So, straight to the shop with us. Because I didn't know how to solve a puzzle in the stage without this.
And it was probably for the best just because it makes everything go much faster.
Yeah, it gives us all the skate upgrades straight away. It also gives us fire and bomb level 3. But mostly I'm doing it for the remote bomb upgrade. But yeah, Epicure. It's an amusement park. The whole planet that's an amusement park. It's also very small, so I guess maybe it's not the whole planet, but whatever.
It's a weird name.
I think it's supposed to be like Latin for ecstasy or something. I forget what it was. I looked it up and then I forgot it.
That sounds about right.
But considering that its counterpart is Thanatos, I mean it's Thantos, but it's pretty clear that it's Thanatos. It just makes sense that, you know, the light planet is Epicure. It's the opposite.
I like the fact that Bomberman got some subtitles even though he still doesn't say a fucking thing.
Well, he was off screen, so how else are you going to denote the fact that he was probably, you know, crossing his arms and doing the foot tappy thing? Gotta have a little picture there. That's the solution. So, I hate this billboard. I don't hate it because of its explanation. I hate it because every time you enter this room, if you walk too close for it, this scene plays out all over again.
Oh, really?
Yes. I also hate it because if you haven't killed the cat or destroyed the light post, most of it's obscuring Bomberman and Pommy. So it really makes this kind of double annoying. It's like, oh great, I get to see this cutscene that doesn't even show me the whole cutscene because objects are in the way.
What's that little dance Pommy did? Yay, we're gonna do a roller coaster, but the image looks sad.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess they didn't have an animation.
I can understand Pommy's sentiment, because that's how I feel right now. These puzzles are giving me a headache.
If anybody's noticed the block, like, in the moat, that only has a glove. If you got to the glove, you probably used the glove. So it's kind of a slap to the face. Don't ever get that block.
So I'm guessing you were supposed to go across that bridge the normal way, but you were like, fuck it.
Well, I mean, you can. It just takes, like, twice as long because you have to wait for it to go back up. And if you have the skates on and you're moving, like, expecting to move at the speed of no skates, that also fucks up everything because you tend to fall off. I fell off a lot of times. If you could see the raw footage of every attempt before this, because I had to record this stage so many times despite it being such a small stage. There's a lot of glitches.
We could have just called this speedrun strats, but okay.
You could have, but they're not speedrun stats. Like, doing the wind bomb to get blown across, that's a speedrun strat, sure. But here, if you angle yourself just wrong... Okay, this is annoying. It's gonna reset me not on top of the glass case. If you do this just wrong, you can get stuck behind the glass case, like that place where the giant bomb got stuck. And if you try to get out of it, it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get bumped off the stage and die.
Jesus.
You can clip outside of the level there.
So something's bugging the hell out of me. I saw this in the other Bomberman 3D Bomberman videos, and I'm seeing it now.
What's up?
The platforming to get on top of platforms using bombs, is this entirely by design, or is this just some kind of glitch?
It's by design in the 3D Bombermans that don't have the ability to jump. Saturn Fight has the ability to jump because it's an isometric game, and for some reason they decided to let Bomberman jump whenever. Super Bomberman 2's multiplayer has a stage where you can jump all the time. I think it's the one with the mushrooms. And Hero is all about jumping. I don't know why, but yes, Bomberman 64 and Bomberman 64 Second Attack did build everything on bomb staircase, like puzzle logic.
It just seems like such a circuitous method. You have to speed it up to show it off. It's so ridiculous.
actually, every other time that it's shown up, it hasn't been sped up. But it is ridiculous that you essentially do have to knock yourself onto a bomb to get bounced up above. There's no bomb type other than the fire bombs that let you put 4 bombs down, or 5 bombs down? I forget. When you have level 3 bombs, because every other bomb has, like, at maximum 3? I don't know. It's weird.
It's not even a matter of bomb count, it's just by design, having to place 2 bombs and then like glitch yourself into a bomb so you can jump up. Seems a little silly to me.
No, it is silly. But at least in previous games, you could do a staircase of like 6 bombs, so you could not have to knock yourself onto a bomb in most cases, because there was a place where you could stand and then drop down to a lower level and land on a bomb.
Bye, Pommy.
Yeah, Pommy fell into the spikes.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Second Attack. They seem to go with the way, like how I got, I think, the power bombs in Bomberman 64, the first video, the wrong way. That's how they want you to do it for most of this game.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, I hate this room. This is the room that I wanted the remote bombs for. You're supposed to put something on that switch so you can get out on the bottom left corner of the stage here. Those spikes instant kill you, and they will instant kill you even as they're retracting.
Wow.
So you have to make sure that they fully retracted before you decide to walk.
A thought. Maybe you needed Pommy to place the switch?
Yeah, I didn't think of that because nothing else ever requires you to do that. But yes, that is a way you can solve this. You can have player 2 go on the switch and be patient there, or you can turn player 2 control on and then throw Pommy there. But if you leave CPU control on,
He'll walk back.
yeah, he'll walk back or wander into the spikes and die instantly, which will reset him above Bomberman. Like that, so...
And there's no Pommy evolution that makes him be a good little boy and stupid.
Actually, it could have been worse. There's Pommy evolutions that are flying all the time.
Oh, excellent.
You could potentially fuck yourself over by evolving Pommy to an evolution that doesn't let you solve this puzzle. So, I mean, at least it's cheap to just buy the full power from the shop at any time. It's just 1,000 coins, and you can get those by just killing 2 enemies that drop, like, golden coins, or 2 blocks that drop golden coins.
Yeah, because the problem is the remote bomb in this level comes after that puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dumb. Wow.
Yep.
I looked for it. I was certain
Nice.
there must be a remote bomb somewhere else, hidden. I looked in every corner. I tried the opposite staircase of that place with a custom part, thinking, okay, maybe it's a symmetrical mansion, so there should be another hidden room here with a remote bomb, because I'm gonna need a remote bomb in a short time. There isn't one.
What about armor piece that has the remote bomb?
We could have gotten that, but we would have to do the level that the thread didn't vote for first.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So by design, they're expecting you to have the armor to do this. Well,
I guess they were probably thinking you can just buy every upgrade. Nobody's gonna complain. And really, yeah, I guess. But at the same time, like, what if I wanted to challenge myself? Also, for some reason, you can only go through that roller coaster railing one way. You can't go back the same way, so you couldn't have skipped that.
well, that makes sense, honestly, but
Well, I mean, if you can fit under it one way, you should be able to fit under it the other way. That doesn't make sense.
well, my logic is you fell off a fucking roller coaster.
Okay, fair.
And then even though you're still doing it, what?
Perfectly safe roller coaster that doesn't stick to the rails.
Yeah, this is the only way to get to the boss. If you die to the boss, you have to go all the way to the Haunted Mansion, because the checkpoint is all the way back at the start. There's no additional checkpoint in this stage. So you have to watch that roller coaster every time you die to Soniha.
This level's a fucking mess.
I couldn't decide which section of that roller coaster I should save and use as the banner.
Just a huge GIF instead of like the regular static banners.
God, this level's a mess.
I like Sonika at least. Her personality is refreshingly less stoic than every other knight.
Yeah.
Like, even Zael is kind of more serious, so I love her.
Everybody else is stoic. I'm a sadist.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame when that's enough of a variety in your personality that, yeah, you're unique. You want to hurt everyone around you. You're great.
It's also a bit of irony that the purifying light is a person that wants to cause pain.
You can think of it like, kids with magnifying glasses torturing ants.
Yeah.
That's light. That's dickish. So yeah, just think of Sonika as a magnifying glass toting kid, I guess.
I was gonna say, I can't really think of him as a magnifying glass, I'm sorry.
Would you really call a taxidermied pet like a pet, by the way?
No.
Also, she fucking suplexes you.
Yeah.
She is refreshingly great in that sense. Like, you wouldn't expect her to do that. You would expect, okay, laser beams, check. Light balls, check. Laughing at you every time she decides to hurt you, check. Ramming at you and just picking you up and slamming your ass on the ground. Huh, I didn't think that was light beam.
That said, using the wind bombs is pretty good at getting you out of the way of her attacks.
Using the wind bombs against any of the knights and any other enemy that is essentially like another Bomberman is super great. Because you can essentially stand right next to her
And get shot.
not get hit by your own bombs. Yeah. I mean, it's a bad idea to stand next to any enemy that charges, but the idea is you cannot worry about hurting yourself with the wind bombs. It just blows you to the corner of the stage. So it works as a retreat move as well.
I do like that she jumps at you crotch first.
And we're there.
Well, that's unfortunate.
We went from full health to immediately wrecked. So,
It was more of a wow, that suplex is 3 damage.
yeah. The final 2 bosses do 3 damage and 2 damage at the least. And then she does the whole Dragon Ball Z thing. People of Earth, give me your power, etc.
Oh, I thought she was gonna blow herself up.
Well, I mean, I think it's implied that she might have. She just doesn't get the chance to show that off.
She lights a fuse attached to her butt.
Oh, hello.
Bullsabib.
It's our friend, that guy. Regular.
Buzzblob.
You knew about Bomberman from the beginning? All of you have been ordered to kill this man. Oh my god.
She means more like you already knew about Bomberman before that, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
Thank you for telling me how you feel. What, that...
This really is Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's a weird translation. This whole segment apparently is weirdly translated according to that guide I mentioned. That I decided to remove the link to because I was like, oh shit, this is full of spoilers, isn't it? Not like there's a lot to spoil. If you've seen it in an anime, it's probably here.
Looks like you don't appreciate my help. Dude, I can't talk.
Well, you can nod and gesture, that's enough.
Bomberman isn't a fighting pose. Getting ready to kung fu hug you. Oh, took out the cameraman.
Here's a unique pose. Bomberman actually tries to look kind of heroic looking off at Regular.
Bye!
Reguleeb.
Regular. Yoselus. Anyway, light bombs. They don't actually do what they advertise to anything that isn't essentially exclusively made to be stopped by the light bombs. Everything else just dies instantly to it. Well, almost everything. For whatever reason, these cat mascot animals don't. So what's happening here is that every time we've been moving, Yeah, the minute hand advances like 30 minutes. And we needed it to be at 12 o'clock to drop the drawbridge. But once we've seen that cutscene, it's down forever.
Oh, cool.
So that's good.
What a weird ass puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Zelda puzzles.
It's a really simple Zelda puzzle, it just doesn't have any hints. All you have to do is think, which of these would be in the worst places to waste the most of my time?
Yeah.
The opposite corners. There we go, I figured it out.
Wait. Does position matter, or do you just have to press all the buttons?
The position matters.
What the fuck? There's no way to solve this then?
No, there is. There just isn't any obvious hint, other than thinking, if I had to pan out the time of a level that is really short, what would I do? Oh, I see. Make it as cumbersome as possible by putting everything in the wrong spot.
I hate this fucking game.
I don't have to hate this game because I'm not the one playing it.
I don't particularly hate this game, but I am probably discovering little by little, whoa, I'm probably a fucking hardcore masochist that I never knew. Shit. Yeah, I sped it up.
Oh, color coding, okay.
Yeah, that puzzle at least broadcasts how you're supposed to do it. Like, the first one was yellow, so I guess you could have gotten confused and be like, wind bombs are yellow. But no, look at the stones.
Yeah.
Just go with what fits closely.
You probably noticed by now, almost every use of the Earth Bomb I've sped up.
Good. That's how you're supposed to do an LP.
Really, I shouldn't take full power anymore or go after the flame ups anymore. The light bomb will kill everything instantly whether or not I have full power for it or not.
So why didn't we go for this bomb first?
You can't. You unlock these last two stages after you've beaten every other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Besides, imagine how simple the rest of the game would have been with everything dying directly once immediately.
Yeah, imagine how fun this would be. You don't have to wait like 20 seconds for a particle effect to finish just because you don't have the insta-give bomb.
Yeah. I mean, there's two insta-give bombs, but at least this one leaves the items behind. The other one will also kill you. This one only hurts you if you're within the range.
I will say, to the game's credit, this was made back when 3D gaming was a pioneering front and nobody knew what the fuck to do and standardization was a thing.
See, you say that, but this is...
But I hate this fucking game.
This is the third game. Bomberman Hero came out before this.
Well, yeah.
They had a lot of time to perfect the formula. They have no excuse if that's what you're going for. And I died.
Nice.
I died 4 more times, that's why I have Flame 1 here.
Ugh.
But as you can see, I don't need Flame 2. The bomb will take care of it. I mean, we won't get to see that it would take care of this guy because
Nice.
I decide not to kill him. Fuck it.
We saw his buddy die. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I actually killed both of them. The problem is that when you reload this stage, one of them is for whatever reason on top of that platform.
I like how charged up light bomb is just a lens flare.
Oh, it's still exploding right now. It's actually a much fancier lens flare if you could see the whole thing. It does the whole, like, beams shooting out of the explosion thing eventually as well. And then it wipes out the whole screen. Like the lightning bomb.
We're finally done with this poorly designed hellhole!
You haven't seen Thanatos yet. You haven't seen Warship Noah yet. Oh, Warship Noah. Oh, Warship Noah.
You must have learned the truth that I am eviler than him! He was just pretending to be a moron.
I actually am.
They are. But I think truth, for whatever reason, is supposed to be a translation of something else. Like, it's kind of like the whole way that they used to censor crosses in games with, like, ghouls and ghosts and stuff like that. I think it's probably, like, goodness or holiness or something. Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in context once we figure out what truth means according to these guys. It's weird. Anyway, there's two choices again. We can go get the bad end and worship Noah, or we can go get the bomb and maybe get the helmet at Thanatos.
The thread's gonna make you get everything.
I am probably gonna get everything. Something went somewhere. Anyway, here's clown costume parts. That's what we got from Epicure.
And Bomberman, now much like this level, is a joke.
He's always been a joke, come on. He turned into a hamster in the
Yeah.
third stage, and he's partnered up with just a rice ball that keeps criticizing him for not being able to swim.
I was gonna say hamster, but that works too.
I don't know if Pummy is a hamster. He's more like a weird mochi rabbit, or whatever the name of that Japanese candy is.
I don't care!